Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor, and we are in the Welkin-lofts, ready to, help the dwarves in the area. Loknashra has come here. We gotta investigate the veracity of Glurkup's story, and for now that's enough to keep us busy. That, and of course this, the deeds of Welkin-lofts. So we have the first Slayer deed. Many beasts. We don't need to defeat that many beasts. So maybe with the accelerator and everything, we won't struggle as much with this one. At last with this one. Welkin-lofts has so many deeds. It's really, really a pain. Or at least I remember it being a pain. We'll see how different it actually is. Whoa. Once again, getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Because as far as I remember, this guy is actually the boss of one quest. Yeah. He didn't drop anything else of note. But I just came here because I wanted to grab this treasure cache. Treasure of Welkin-lofts. Here we have 1 out of 8. As usual. And as you see here, we cannot cross this bridge. The bridge has been broken. We gotta find another way. Let's see how we go. Dragonkind Slayer of Welkin-lofts. 100 of them. Alright. Once again, with the accelerator, we might be able to do it fairly quickly. Oh no, this is not the way down. Where are these spirits coming from? Yeah, something you might have also noticed. Oh, we gotta be a little bit more careful here. Enemies in this area are level 139, 140. So they will be hitting harder. The worms especially are a big pain. The drakes, what I mean. Alrighty. I think we can come down from this place. And I would say, yeah, let's try and find Hórin. First of all, so that we can also start doing some quests. We'll advance the deeds as much as we can on our way there. There are a couple things that I that I think will be better left off for later after we have reached the camp. I think, yeah, there are a couple of treasure caches in here. Not this exact place. What I don't remember is if we can climb this, because this seems like the perfect location for something to be hidden. But there's not. Or at least there doesn't seem to be. Weird. So maybe this would be just the location for a quest or something like that. Ah, was it below the bridge? The broken bridge? I know I said we were going straight to Hórin's camp. But a little destruction never killed anyone. Okay, no. There's something below this bridge, but I think it would be a quest, actually. We have crossed to the other side, but now I wonder, on this side of the bridge, anything noteworthy? Maybe not. Ah, you see the banners here, right? So of course we have reached our destination. We're gonna grab the milestone in here. Stable master.
There is much to be done, and little time for talk.
Ah, Beriathan. Ausma's runner must have found you. Welcome to the top of the world.
We have come to these high peaks in search of the hobgoblin leader, warlord Dushtalbúk, and his advisor, Loknashra.
Ausma's scouts spotted them leaving the stone jaws and marching in this direction with a sizable troop of soldiers. We do not know their goal here or why they left the safety of their stronghold, but this is an opportunity we cannot pass up. If we catch Dushtalbúk out in the open on these mountain slopes, we can deal a major blow to Hrimil's forces. His face hardens and he looks towards the sky, still haunted by his previous experience with the dragon. We must defeat the leaders of the orcs, hobgoblins, and whatever else remains under her sway before engaging Hrimil directly. She is more than enough for an entire army to handle on her own. Trust me. Judging by the state of this place, we are on the right track. The hobgoblins must have passed through here and abandoned this camp. We cannot pass on such an adventurous defensive position for our own base of operations, so I must ask you to help clean up this mess. I know this is beneath your station, Beriathan, but we are short-handed. Reinforcement will be arriving shortly, so this place needs to be in better shape. The area Nat will take charge of this effort. In the meantime, Ausma's apprentices, Kirstik, Molkha, and Cluso have gone ahead to locate the hobgoblin force. It is a shame Ausma could not join us herself, but she is still injured from her attack on Dushtalbúk. After we sort this place out, you and I will go looking for the hobgoblins. Sure, but first we have here a new deed. Oh my god, so many quests we'll need to do in here. This is already level 139, so let us resume leveling for a little bit and we'll see how we do.
What do you want?
I have just fought this guy. Okay, Beriathan, I need your help. Right after she first set out, Molkha encountered something in the snow that gave her quite a scare. She came running back to camp, and after we were able to calm her down, she told us she could not make out exactly what it was, and that all she saw was a sudden flash of white against a dark tree trunk. After she left camp again, I saw it with my own eyes, a huge white severed cat with long and glistening fangs. I'm worried it might still be out there, stalking her. If you see it, well, you know what to do. I'm afraid Molkha might not be as fortunate a second time.
Victory seems no closer today.
I'm glad you're here with us, Beriathan. Those hobgoblins won't know what hit them. I wish we could stop meeting in the coldest places on Middle-earth, though. Mordor is an abysmal place, and it can be cold there too. But not this cold. While we are stuck up here, we need to ensure we have enough food stores to feed not just our own camp, but also the reinforcements that will soon be underway. We hold up the bare essentials, but morale will be low if we must subsist on only the dry rations in our bags. I saw some rams wandering near the cliffs, and I am sure they would be good eating. Would you mind hunting a few and bringing back some meat? While you're up here, keep an eye peeled for the prowling beasts in the high places. I've seen a few wolves and cats creep a little too close to the camp for my comfort. I have even seen some of the cold worms going in search of easy meals, and once a drake swooped out of the sky not 20 feet ahead of me and lifted a mountain ram off the ground as if it were nothing. It would be wise for us to lessen the numbers of these predators before the reinforcements arrive, and we have even more dwarves to safeguard. It isn't easy to watch your back when you also need to keep one eye on the sky, Beriathan.
Aye?
Hello again, Beriathan. Has Hórin given you a battle plan for the Welkin-lofts? Good, good. We have some work ahead of us. The cold and the lack of resources this far up the mountainside will make things difficult for us. We need to ensure our camp is fully stocked and shielded from the elements. Our first order of business is to clear out the tents the hobgoblins left behind and clean up their filth. It will not be pleasant work, true, but it needs to be done. While you are working on that, I will unpack our own tents and set them down here. Then you can prepare them for dwarf use. We need shelter if we're going to survive up here. Goblin refuse. This is a really nice quest because you get to see the transformation of the camp from what the hobgoblins left to what the dwarves built themselves. So yeah, I think I really like the final result quite a lot. Gonna do that while moving, alright. Okay. Now we can set up the tents. Set up Dreri's tent. Cluso's tent. It's also really nice detail that each of these tents states really clearly who it belongs to. So here we have Molkha's. And what's more, we have one for ourselves. Nat's tent. Hero sticks. Hórin. And our own. Oh, what a nice tent. I think, yeah, I got the best one.
Do you need something?
Good work, Beriathan. Fellgát looks like a proper camp already. Horin made sure to pack an extra large tent for you. That was smart of him, but the rest of us would have laughed to see your feet sticking out the end of a dwarf tent. The frostbite would have been no laughing matter, of course. That gets me thinking. Does the size of this tent changes depending on your race? If you're a hobbit or a dwarf, do you get a small tent like the other ones?
Live or die, I shall not be a prisoner again.
Let me know if you have the answer to that question. Now that our tents are set up, we need to get the campfires ready. The howling wind and high altitude keep it mighty cold here, and it would not do for us to freeze solid in the middle of the night. I need you to look for suitable firewood outside the walls of Fellgát. While you do that, I will mark places for you to make the campfires. Alright, so there we go. Okay, fallen branch. Off to a good start. There you see one of the reasons, well, not yet, but I'm gonna show you in just a moment one of the reasons why I dreaded the Welkin-lofts so much. On the other hand, we are halfway through with the first tier of the Beast Slayer deed, if you can believe it, so that's nice. You see it, right? Dwarf markers again. And you will remember I suck with dwarf markers. I have not completed any of those deeds in any other area, but for Gundabad, we gotta do them to unlock the last Savadivin. Vistas of the Welkin-lofts. And how many are there? 10, of course. So let's hope that we have what it takes to complete that. Fallen branch. Now, well, this is the path that will take you to Ronak. I'm not sure if we have checked this connection already. I don't think we have. Oh, a saber tooth. Alright. Stop it with those attacks. As I was saying, let's check this path. I'm not sure if there is anything noteworthy if we followed this one. I mean, maybe a treasure cache if we're lucky, but maybe not. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but after this crystal we should be Ronak, yeah. This is not where we need to be. So let's go. Okay, there is another mountain ramming here. Maybe we can take care of this drake as well. Sabertooth in here. Oh, come on. Please don't lag. God. I think there's another treasure cache in here, and I don't know if we can get to it from the other side. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of broken legs, but maybe there's a way back from here. Okay. Treasure cache. This is cache number 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a way up. So at least I was kind of right in having to technically go to Carve Ronak to find something. A little bit again. All right. I wonder, can we go down from here? Yeah. And what will we find here, I wonder? Another treasure cache in here, so at least we're making good progress with this one. Alright, we completed the Predator's quest. Still need a couple more branches, some more ram meat, and more importantly, the saber-tooth cat boss we just got a few minutes ago. Hope he is as easy to find this time as he was the last time. Alright, there we go. We have all the meat and all the branches in here. We still gotta look for the other guy. Come on. Come on. For Christ's sake. Now, since we are doing this with the accelerator, I'm not sure how important it is to farm these guys. Maybe for the beast layer we don't need to worry that much. Maybe we should be focusing on the dragons, perhaps? So here we have beast layer of the Welkin-lofts. Welkin-lofts beast slayer. Alright. 5 LOTRO points and some reputation. Now, for the advanced deed, 160, of course. Okay, let's see if we have any luck with that saber path again. He was somewhere around here next to the bridge. But since he was friggin' stealthed, it might be a little bit harder to find. I mean, regular saber-tooth, but no signs of Beormuth again. It would be so nice if the game could track you defeating the boss before getting the quest. Like some quests in, for example, Witcher 3, right? If you complete the objective before talking to the quest giver, you can still advance the quest. It would have saved us a little bit of backtracking. Thank God he wasn't that hard to find this time either. You take one of the silver cat's fangs. Alright, I think let's try actually going back home with our milestone. Okay, and here we have the locations for the campfires. Really like the animation in here. Yeah, kind of like a tracker. So it seems an animation repurposed from the hunters. But it's very fitting with the idea of building the campfires. I like it. Ah, we gotta light the fires too. Alright, I can do that.
Do you need something?
I'm warmer already. Thank you, Beriathan. If you haven't already done so, you should talk to Nath. I'm sure he has some work for you as well. I'm sure he has.
Oh, what do you want?
You present Nath with Heremud's fang. His eyes widen. Will you look at that? Any beast with fangs that sharp and that large could have proven fatal to any of us traveling alone out there. Thank you for slaying the beast, Beriathan, and for making the Welkin-lofts a little safer for us. Aye, a little. Who knows what else might lurk out there.
Yes?
Ah, you're back. How was the hunt? You hand Nath the fruit of your labor. He carefully inspects it, sniffling it and examining the marbling of the meat. Seems a bit tough and lean, but I'll wager I could make it into a decent stew. Thank you, Beriathan. We'll eat well tonight.
Yes.
Did you call some of the more dangerous beasts? Thank you, Beriathan. I'll sleep a little better knowing you taught those predators this is not the place for them to seek a dwarf dinner. Or if they do, it will cost them dearly. It's done, Hórin, so what now?
Good work. Fellgát looks much more like a proper camp now, and worthy of the Gabilica.
Brady and Nath will stay here until reinforcements arrive and we locate the hobgoblins, but you and I have some mountain trekking to do.
It is time we venture out in search of our enemies.
Now that the camp is ready to receive our reinforcements and provide us adequate shelter in this harsh place, it is time we venture out in search of our enemies. Ausma's apprentices Molkha, Kirstik and Cluso are out there in the wild somewhere spying on the hobgoblin host. They are to signal us when they see us approaching and give to us their report. If we're lucky, they will have some information on why Dushtalbúk is all the way up here in the freezing cold. Let us begin by heading south up the father's path. It should wind all the way up the peaks, but we can see what condition the ancient road might be in. Lead the way, Beriathan. Ah, you have another quest for me, alright. I know you're eager to venture higher up the mountainside with Hórin, but I have one last thing to ask you. Molkha has reported that she found a den of wolves near the Drake feeding grounds. In such a location she will need to watch both the skies above and the ground underfoot, and that has me worried. Can you clear that wolf den and ensure for now that she has only one danger to worry about? I would really appreciate it. Alright, yeah, I can also do that. As I make my way south with Hórin, yeah, sure. Yeah, spoiler alert, Hórin, the bridge is destroyed. We cannot come through here. Are you coming? You're not coming, okay. The bridge along the father's path is impassable. Yeah, I had already told you that. Don't say I didn't warn you. We cannot do it.
Bah, the bridge is out.
I suppose I should not have expected the road to be in good condition after all these years. The orcs certainly wouldn't maintain it. Let us see if we can find a way around by walking across the frozen lake down there. Molkha should be around here somewhere. Keep an eye out for her signal.
Bah, the bridge is out.
Find Molkha. Alrighty. A flare shoots up from the valley below. Really? Where? I don't see any. Yeah, whenever you're ready, Hórin. Molkha calls to you as you approach.
Keep an eye on the sky, because this area is a drake hunting ground.
Hello again, Beriathan. Keep an eye on the sky, because this area is a drake hunting ground. A big one flies overhead quite often, hunting for goats. I've seen him pluck one right off the side of the mountain and carry it up to the cliff tops there, where I wager he has a nest of whelpins to feed. As for my report, I have both good news and bad. The good news is that I was able to observe the hobgoblins passing through here. The bad news is, well, I should just start from the beginning.
Let me start from the beginning.
Here's what I saw.
What I saw.
What did you see?
Scout Molkha has a troubling report to share. The frostbound hobgoblins, the Angmarim, and the drakes of the Frosthorde are negotiating alliances and using fallen dwarves as bargaining chips.
Alright, so what do we have here? And the drakes are negotiating alliances and using fallen dwarves as bargaining chips. That's not good.
Not long ago, I witnessed the hobgoblins and the Angmarim passing through. When they reached this frozen lake, they stopped and looked toward the sky.
And I heard a terrible roar and made sure I was out of sight.
Then I heard a terrible roar and made sure I was out of sight.
Dushtalbúk, Loknashra, Ugarat.
There they are. Kneel and let me do the talking, Angmarim. I greet you, children of the Frostheart.
What brings the Frostbound to our peaks?
Why are these men with you?
These men are Angmarim. They seek passage through your lands, and permission to perform rituals in the high peaks. In exchange, they have prepared these gifts.
They will make excellent nest guardians.
We accept your gifts, Angmarim. I remain unconvinced.
I can speak to their usefulness, oh frigid ones. They've taught my sisters how to conceal to summon spirits from them and bind them to our will. They wish to swear themselves to the Frosthorde now that their Nazgul master is gone.
So be it, Frostbound. You will not be devoured this day, Angmarim.
We will be watching. Prove yourselves to our mother.
Oh, so these are not the biggest
We are
ones.
in your debt, Warlord.
Indeed you are.
That was all, Molkha?
And we also owe you our thanks, Lady Loknashra.
Tell me of your plans in the Welkin-lofts, and tell me more about this blue god. Using the reanimated bodies of fallen dwarves as mere tokens of favor? Despicable. The hobgoblins and Angmarim then left, heading south. I did not come out of hiding for a long while, for fear of the Drake seeing me from above.
Understandable, but at least you are safe now, Molkha.
Dushtalbúk and Loknashra are forming alliances of their own.
That is all I saw.
It is bad news for us. Yes?
Although the orcs and hobgoblins are not on friendly terms, Dushtalbúk and Loknashra are forming alliances of their own. I expect that is bad news for us, yes? The Angmarim have set up camp to the southeast. They call it Mullach Cagar. I am afraid I do not know their aims, but that camp must be of some importance to them. They have poured no small effort into proving themselves valuable allies to the hobgoblins, seemingly to gain safe passage from the drakes. I hope you and Hórin can find out more. I have a very bad feeling about this.
It seems our enemies are forming alliances right in front of our faces.
My blood boils to hear how they use fallen dwarves as bargaining chips in their games of statecraft. Even with those gifts, I did not foresee the Frost Horde accommodating the Angmarim in this fashion. From what I understood, Sauron's torture of Hrimil had made his former servants her hated enemies. I remember what she did to Hadasgar the Weeping Warrior. It may be that times change, or perhaps she has some nefarious plan in mind for her former foes? Trying to understand the motivations of a dragon feels like a waste of time. She means to use whatever is at her disposal to exterminate the dwarves, I'm sure. But I do think this news merits some investigation before we continue. We need to know why the Angmarim are up here in the first place, and we need to do something about this nest of drakes before they threaten Fellgát and are approaching reinforcements. I gotta pick one, alright. Yeah, let's take this one.
I trust you, the mighty hero, can handle a small group of Angmarim on your own?
Our next objectives should be to investigate what the Angmarim are up to and to do whatever damage we can to the nest of drakes above us. Molkha has located an Angmarim camp to the southeast not far from here called Mullach Cagar. I trust you, mighty Beriathan, can handle a small group of Angmarim on your own? I am going to stay here with Molkha to attack this nest of drakes. If you would prefer to handle the drakes yourself before we move on, I will not stop you. Most importantly, I need you to find some evidence of why the Angmarim chose to come all the way up to the Welkin-lofts in the first place. They risked much to get this far. Alright, how many of this? While you are investigating Mullach Cagar, I know Hórin will want you to defeat as many of the Angmarim stationed there as you can. We do not know what they are up to, but I guarantee you it is not in our best interest, so let it continue. Put an end to their evil and it will benefit the Kavilaka, Beriathan. I think all the other...
Glory awaits us.
All the other quests that she has are for the Drake Nest. So for the time being, we can ignore that, and let's actually try to get, take care of the Angmarim camp. I think we have enough time today for the Angmarims. Maybe not so much for the drakes, so that's why I think it would be better if we leave that for the next one. We just gotta find a way into the camp, into the Angmarim camp. It's just that I don't remember if it was on this side of the bridge or the other one. Maybe the other one, but wouldn't it make sense if you could enter that camp from both sides? If the bridge is destroyed, the Angmarim need an easy way, an easy way around, and the camp can provide that to them. But I guess their logic is not my logic. So, okay. Okay, let me check also some of the things I got. Hampering javelin duration chance. Just because the Warden revamp is so close and this tracery might become something useful, I'm willing to keep it. But I feel so bad doing it. Now, what do we have here? Agility, vitality, physical mastery, finesse. Maybe. Yeah, it works. I like it. We really need to have... Well, I would appreciate having a bigger morale pool. Not for the Angmarim camp. I think that one's gonna be quite simple. But the Drake Nest. It's one of the places at which I have died the most. Just because. Well, as you see here, drakes can hit for quite a lot. On top of that, they have the dwarf wights that release the spirits when defeated and also apply some nasty debuffs. Come on. Alright, let's have it your way. I'm not going there. I think this gotta be the entrance to the Angmarim camp now, for sure. You have found the Angmarim camp called Mullach Cagar. And it seems this is the only two quests that we have in here. Search inside the tents. Okay, that's sure to keep us busy for a while. What I'm not sure about, what I don't remember is if there is a rare chest in this camp. I don't think there is. All things considered, this is a really small camp, but gotta check. You found a crystal apparently left behind by one of the Angmarim possessed of a foreboding aura. As you pick it up to examine it more closely, you think you can hear a tapping sound emanating from inside and a quiet whispering. It seems likely the Angmarim priest used these crystals to hold fell spirits before they find suitable corpses for creating wights. If you destroy these crystals, the fell spirit might be more easily vanished. I'll do that. Yeah, you see, there was another entrance. I told you so. Is this another entrance? Or maybe I was wrong? Lips and everything, that's so morbid. What do we have here? You have found the remains of a fallen dwarf in a ritual circle. This body is rather fresh, which means it was not taken from an ancient crypt and was likely a long beard of the Gavilaka. You cannot allow this dwarf to be dishonored in this way. You should burn the body and any others in Mullach Cagar before the Angmarim turn them into wights. How many? 5? Oh, there was a rare chest in here. That's good on one hand because that we start unlocking the rare chests here in Gundabad. On the other hand, I'm not sure if I have enough backspace to open it, so let's cross our fingers, I guess. There we go. What do we have here? The deed. Rare treasure chests in Welkin-lofts. 1 out of 4. Can we open it? Oh yeah, we could. Some extra shards, always good to have. Nice. Regular chest. Maybe we can take it. Right, that works. Alright, that's it for crystals and spirits. And that's gonna be it as well for dwarves. And we still gotta look inside this tent. God knows what we'll find. Cultist. We have found a strange staff. You feel uneasy standing near it. Yeah, we'll get to learn a little bit more about this stuff soon. Suffice it to say, is not good. So yeah, we gotta... This ornate staff has been placed in a prominent position in this central tent surrounded by a runic circle and many faceted crystals. What ill-intentioned ritual were the Angmarim performing here? Standing beside the staff makes you feel unpleasantly queasy. You are overcome with a sensation of great distrust. The purple glow of the gem mounted atop the staff fills your vision and you are falling. Falling! You snap from your reverie. This is an artifact of evil and you should destroy it if you can. How do I destroy it? Is this another one of those annoying glitches where the thing that you're supposed to use cannot be used? Do I need to relog to be able to use this? Do I just run away and then back in? It will magically fix itself? I gotta say, that glitch is turning out to be more common than I thought it would be, and that's annoying. Maybe I just relog. Stop wasting time. Let me try relogging then. Just a sec. Yeah, relogging did the trick. I gotta say, this glitch is getting on my nerves the more it happens to me. The staff is unaffected by your attack. The staff remains unbroken. You cannot leave it in the possession of the Angmarim, for they will use it for some evil purpose. You must take it with you. Perhaps Horin will know of a place where this artifact can be made safe? There we go. As you pick up the staff, you hear faint whispering but cannot make out the words. Using that has no effect. Yeah, I had already completed that quest. And now you have decided to glitch that on me again. But only the crystals inside the tent? The ones I didn't use, actually. So weird. Yeah. I gotta say, this... Once again, these glitches do really get on your nerves. At least it's easily fixable. Doesn't make it any less annoying though. Could you please die? Back to Hórin now. No, I'm not fighting you again. Already fought you twice. Not gonna do it a third time.
What in the name of the first crafter is that?
Beriathan, you return. Did you find anything in Mullach Cagar? Wait, something about your demeanor has changed. What has happened? You show Hórin the staff. His eyes widen and his skin blanches. What in the name of the first crafter is that? You explain that you found it in the Angmarim camp and believe it to be a powerful artifact of evil. You tell him too that it resisted your efforts to destroy it. Well, I think you were right to take it. We can't let the Angmarim keep such an artifact of evil, but I am no expert on the subject of fighting such magic. Who knows what might be unleashed if we did manage to destroy it? I think it might just be best for you to hold on to it for now. You are the most powerful among us, and we don't have time to cart it off to your wizard friend Gandalf. We have a war to fight.
For now, we should continue up the mountain. We still need to find the hobgoblins and the rest of the Angmarim.
Yeah, but we also gotta help Molkha, Hórin. Don't get ahead of yourself yet. What did you find in Mullach Cagar? You described the crystals you found and the spirits they contained. I do not like the sound of this at all, Beriathan. It is a bad business. You did well to hinder their plans. The Angmarim had moved recently fallen dwarves to Mullach Cagar and were using foul rituals to turn them into whites. Those monsters. Thank you for keeping the honored dead from such a fate. I knew you could handle them on your own. Good work, Beriathan. Alright, well, that's it for today, because, well, we still gotta fight the drakes, but that's gonna take a long time, I guess. So yeah, for the time being, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.